Hi, I'm Kate.
And I'm Bailey.
And these are our book boyfriends. And Bailey is really excited for today's episodes.
Once again, you all know by now we record more than one.
Yes.
Let's just quit pretending.
Let's quit pretending.
Despite us still changing our outfit.
Yeah.
Joe is not here. Because it is Super Bowl Sunday. Mm-hmm. I'm wearing my only Seattle shirt. This is me manifesting. I, at this time, don't know.
Oh, yeah, we don't. We just started watching the beginning of the third because we thought we had enough time to watch the halftime show in between our recording.
We missed it.
We literally missed it. So
we logged in and it said...
What did it say?
People about, like, dancing and stuff. And then it was like... The third quarter is about to start, and we were like, "Son of a bitch!" But Seattle was winning last we looked, so I was like, "Let me put my Seattle shirt on." Manifest.
It's so funny that the only Seattle shirt you have is actually a Starbucks shirt.
Yeah. No, it's near it. This isn't Starbucks.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
This is so they have a roast named this.
Yes,
because that's where. This first Starbucks is. It's across the street from this Pike's Place Market. The first
Cute.
Starbucks is across the street.
Oh, okay.
So that's why their roast is named that, but that's not where the name comes from.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So it's a Pike Place Market.
Gotcha. I apologize.
Sure,
I apologize.
Seattle, but the Starbucks is near it.
Okay.
I didn't go to it because there was a lot of people there.
There's a lot of people there.
And I was like, no, thank you. Anyway, what are we doing?
We are covering Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. And I can already tell you, next month, we will be covering the second in the duology.
I know. You were like, we might. I'm like, there's no way in fart. Which, I mean,
yeah,
obviously we hadn't read it yet, but I'm like,
there's no way in hell that we weren't going to cover the second one.
Yeah.
But listen, we've gotten ourselves into pickles about announcing what we're reading and then regretting it.
That's true.
So I didn't want to put ourselves in a pickle if we didn't like it. But it is safe to say that we did.
Yeah.
Very much like this book. Very excited to start. We were true to this book having its time as well. As much as both of us wanted to go ahead and start the second book, we did not. We wanted to stay true to what we knew of the first book for this recording.
Correct.
So that it was
just
as accurate.
First.
Yeah.
And I want to do like our, like what we think's going to happen and all that. So nobody tell us.
Yeah, truly.
What happens in the second one. Even though by the time this goes up, we will have read the second one. But...
Still.
Don't spoil it for others.
Don't spoil it for others. No.
And
just join us for the next episode when we cover it.
Correct. We will be obviously spoiling this book.
Yes.
This is spoiler-y AF.
AF.
So, don't continue if you haven't read it. And I highly recommend the audiobook. I mean, the book's stunning too, but the audiobook's great.
Yeah. Yeah, we both physically read and listened to this one. Because once I was done reading it, it was not enough.
Truly, there was a hole in my body.
There was a hole in my body, and I finished it so quickly. I started it really early this time.
She finished it before I think I did.
And I whipped through this book. Whipped through it. And I was like, oh, I severely underestimated how much time this would take. And so I started the audiobook. And you're right. Phenomenal audiobook as well. Yeah. So good.
If you haven't read it yet, I found a playlist on Spotify that I highly recommend. You listen to
while you're reading it.
It goes in
not
line like
with
the order, but like it's just vibes, you know.
Yeah, very good.
Here's some samples. A lot of Florence and the Machine. A lot of Hosier.
Yeah, makes sense.
A lot of that. A couple Lord Hurons, which my two favorites.
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite song on that playlist is Work Song.
Oh, yeah. My...
Yep.
Shut.
I've been trying to tell you to listen to the fucking playlist.
Whoa.
When I texted you, when I was writing my notes for the podcast, I was listening to the playlist.
Yeah.
Weeping. so. Because, like, some of these songs... Oh, my God. Here's another one.
Okay.
Iris by... Is it, like, the Goo Goo Dolls or something?
Oh, okay. Oh, shut up.
And you just need to, like... You need to listen to these songs now.
Okay.
And, like, the whole time think about these books. And they're so good.
I actually love doing that. I love when
Goo Goo Dolls.
creators
So fucking
can do like the if you like this book, you'll like this song, or like this song is this book type thing.
Yeah.
I love it when creators can do that. I don't have a knack for that, but I know like every Taylor Swift album that comes out, people do like the songs to like a book. You know? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I really like when people can put those together. I don't have that knack. I think it's because I don't have a wide variety of music. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe it's the fact that I can never remember an artist and a song title to save the life of me. I'm really bad about that.
You said I'm really bad about it.
But Bailey has reminded me about this playlist
Several
several times.
I'm like, dude.
So I'll have to listen to it on my way home. I'll have to listen.
Yeah, here it is. Seven Devils by Florence and the Machine. I don't know if you've heard that song. So good. Okay. Like, it's really long, but...
Yeah.
And I mean, I didn't know all of them by any means, and not all of them. I Lied by Lord Huron, one of my favorite songs of all time, was on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stop.
So, like, just listen to that playlist. Give it a gander. There is a lot of Taylor Swift.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I skipped a lot of them because I'm like, I know these songs, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, Iris, the Goo Goo Dolls was great. There was a couple more I was like, oh, hell yeah. But I can't find them right now, so sorry.
Wow, so it's a long playlist.
Yeah. Yeah, Safe and Sound by Taylor Swift, This Love, The Lakes. Whatever song I put on our Instagram to like go with the announcement for this was from this playlist.
Fun.
I Found by Amber Run.
Oh my God, I love that song.
Same. When I saw it on here, I said, oh yeah, that's the
I
one.
love that song.
Where's My Love by SYML. I don't know if you've ever heard that song. So good. I've loved that song for a long time, and I saw it on here. I was like, yes. I'll play some of them for you later.
Okay, yeah.
When we're done, but because I'm obviously not going to play them on here, but bitches, listen to it.
You'll have to link it for them.
I want to. Yeah, I put it in here so I'll remember it, and my plan is to link it. If I forget, just call me and be like, where's the link, bitch? Or something, and I'll put it in there. Again, where's the link, bitch? So, I have a summary.
Okay.
Sort of.
Okay.
This world is currently in the middle of a god war between two gods, Dacre and Imba. This book is focused around Iris and Roman, who are rival co-workers at a newspaper fighting for the same position. Iris's brother is off fighting in the war. Her mother is in deep despair over it, so Iris is hoping to get this promotion to like pay for her life, pretty much. Mm-hmm. And Rowan is fighting for this position to prove himself to his shit-ass father.
Yeah. Shit-ass daddy.
And that's kind of just like how it works. That's how it starts.
Yeah.
I didn't want to, that's all right now. If you have, now here, from here on out, if you haven't read it, skiddly-doo.
Skiddly-doo, and we'll see you later.
Bye. Okay, what were your initial thoughts?
My initial thoughts, it read really easy. It was very easy to want to keep going. I thought it was very beautifully written. When the second POV was introduced, I literally screeched. I was so happy. I had an inkling that it was going to be a dual POV just because it is, like, I knew he wasn't just, like, the love interest, but he was also a main character.
Gotcha.
So I knew I had an inkling there would be a dual POV. And it was, I loved it from the start. I knew I was going to love it from the start. The itty bitty bits of magic, it's like the kind of magic that you can imagine. It's not too far-fetched, like it would make sense that if this town was on a ley line, that these weird magical occurrings would happen. It was easily digestible while remaining intriguing as well. It's a damn good book. Dude. It's a damn good book. The plot is amazing. The love, like...
Don't even get me started.
That's amazing.
Don't even get me started.
Genuinely, The side characters, amazing, have depth, have background, have like truly pulls at your heartstrings. Every character that you're introduced with, you pretty much fall in love with in some form or fashion.
Yeah.
Genuinely, she did amazing at building this world in a one digestible way, but then also with a flow that doesn't feel like information. Okay, here's plot. It's like just weaved in the story. So I will not be able to shut up about it. It's so good.
I know.
It is so good.
I was kind of nervous at first because I didn't realize it at first, but I was like, I have the Book of the Month copy.
Yeah.
And on Book of the Month, usually it has the date you got it on the back.
Yeah.
And so I looked at the back and I was like, when did I get this book? But mine doesn't have the date because it must have not been a box.
Oh, okay.
Or it probably was. Does yours have a date?
No.
No. So I must have gotten it as an add-on.
Yeah.
And it said young adult. And I was like, shit, it's young adult. And I was kind of worried.
Yeah.
Because I am not historically loved a YA book. And it's just usually not my vibe. So I was scared when I first started reading it. But, you know, I was fortunately wrong as fuck. Thank God. And I ate it up. I literally read it in like 2 nights.
Yeah.
So good. And I started reading it. And then I was like, well, shit. Because I just wanted to write all over it. And so I got these like clear Post-its. And then I did, in fact, write all over it.
Yeah.
Like, just like my reactions. This one is a really funny one. I freaking just randomly went to. It's freaking Iris at the newspaper place talking to Sarah.
Okay.
The receptionist, like, talking about Kit. And then Sarah was like, are you okay? Like, are you upset? Kit had just announced his engagement. And she's like, why would I be upset? And she's like, I always thought... Like, you know, everyone at the office always jokes, we thought you guys would be good together. And she's like, what? We're like fire and ice. We would kill each other. And then Sarah goes, what do you mean, Winnow? Once I saw him and she got cut off by their boss. And I highlighted it, or I underlined it, and I said, once you saw him, what?
Yeah.
Sarah.
Once you saw him,
what did you see?
Yeah, because Roman, okay, so also it's Roman Kit, and the names will be interchangeable, like, throughout the story. Like, she'll call him Roman and she'll call him Kit. But then also hers, Iris Winnow. It's the same. Like, they call each other by their last name in the beginning of the story.
Yeah.
But
I know, I literally just think of him as Kit.
I think
Like,
of
to
Roman.
me, he's Kit.
For me, it's Roman, so that's funny. But no, Sarah would have known Roman before she met Iris because Roman started at the newspaper first.
True.
So yeah, Sarah probably would have seen Roman see Iris for the first time too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, listen. It was so good. And the love was so good.
Bro,
and the way
not even.
that girls, you know, I love me a love letter mini trope.
Oh, yeah.
I
usually don't, but this one was it. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
This is
this is what I want
epitome.
when I say I want love letters.
Yes, this is the epitome of a love letter mini trope.
Oh my God.
So good. So they have these typewriters that they both inherited from their grandmothers who were friends with a third girly. In their childhood, this third girly got sick, wasn't able to see, I can't remember their name. Daisy is Iris's grandmother, and he calls his grandma Nan. So that's really the only name that I can remember. But Daisy, Nan, and this third girl, Alouette, Alouette's dad like created these typewriters to where they could send messages to each other using the magic of the typewriters because they could no longer like hang out with Alouette because of how sick she was.
She had TB.
She had TB. Passed away. Her typewriter ended up getting donated to the local museum, but these other 2 typewriters, the grandmas passed them down in some form or fashion to Iris and Roman. Obviously, unbeknownst to these 2, it's a magic typewriter, right? So Iris starts writing messages in her typewriter. She's writing to her brother, who has joined the war. She doesn't know how to send them, so she just throws them in her wardrobe. Well, then they magically disappear, right? She doesn't know what's happening to them. Oh, later, I mean, not very soon, like late into the book, we find out they've actually been showing up on Roman's floor. And he doesn't know why, but he instantly knows that these letters are from her. but he keeps reading them. Which, I've said this before, a little deception goes a long way in my book. But he eventually writes back and says, this isn't Forrest. And so then they can start writing back to each other. They don't know how the magic works. They don't know why it's working. He has suspicions as to why. She has suspicions as to why. But at the end of the day, they just start sharing these letters back and forth. Roman does not share who he is. So Iris has no idea who this guy is. But she slowly falls in love with him. Listen, cut it out. Cut it out. I love it. It makes me happy.
I know. I don't know what it was.
It was like
about this book. It was just like
dipped in cocaine.
Yeah, and it was so, I cannot express enough how beautiful it was.
So beautiful.
Like the writing, because I mean, they are both writers.
Yeah.
And so their love letters are beautiful. Just the whole book is beautiful. Like it's just, we were talking about writing in our previous video and like books being beautifully written. The whole time I was thinking about this book. Like it is so beautifully written.
Yeah.
And for a YA.
Yes.
And to be so easily digestible.
Yes.
And being that beautiful.
And a good plot with a good love interest.
Yeah. He's high up on mine now.
Oh, he may be my favorite.
Unfortunately, he's 19.
Yeah.
But we're just going to skip over that.
We're just going to skip over
We're
the
going to skip
age.
over that.
Listen.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's high up there. I know. I was like, damn. I don't know where he goes in it. One day I need to sit down and like actually rank. But yeah, he shot up quick AF.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Anywho. Let's see. I thought it was interesting as well. Like, it's a fantasy, right? But it's, like you said, it's not a lot. It's very like, I don't want to say simple magic, but it's kind of like our world.
Yeah.
Just weaved in with a little bit of magic and gods. And so I kind of mathed what year I think this is.
Yeah.
1915.
Okay.
And how I did that, you may be asking.
I am.
We get that, one, she's 18.
Okay.
Then we get that her brother is 5 years older.
Okay.
So he is, math,
23.
good. But then when she's writing a letter to figure out where he's at, she gives his birth year.
Oh, okay. Oh, she does. Oh, shit.
So I figured it out.
So you figured it
So
out.
it's 1915. So think of that. Like our world, 1915, right?
Yeah.
So there's weapons, which I thought was, I don't want to say interesting because, most fantasies have weapons, but they have like bows, swords. Like that's the fantasies I'm used to. Mm-hmm. This had guns, this had bombs, this had grenades, like, your typical warfare. And like, I don't know, it was just interesting to me reading a fantasy that was like not completely fantastical.
Yes.
Like when I think of fantasy, I will never think of a gun and a grenade.
Yeah.
Like that will never be on my mind. Obviously, it was great. What would you rate it?
Oh, I gave it 5. Yeah, I gave it 5.
I know, I didn't initially, but now I'm like, oh man, I feel like I should. I think about it constantly.
Well, I could pick it up and read it again right now.
Yeah, same.
Like,
Same. Like
I've
that's
already
crazy.
read it, devoured it, and then listened to the audiobook within 24 hours of getting it. I had the entire thing listened already again. Like, I could pick it up right now, read it again, and love it again.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I might have to change it. I initially put 4.5.
Okay,
And-
still super
Oh,
high
yeah,
up there.
still so high.
But I also am a YA girly.
That's true.
I love YAs. They have a special place in my heart. So it was already gonna be pretty high up on there for me because it hit all my notes. Enemies to lovers, YA, good, like innocent young love, just so good, and the mini love letter trope. You've got Caitlin's fucking cup of tea right there.
This
You know
is
what I
it.
mean? This
This
is
is
it.
it.
It's so good. A little bit of magic in there.
Yeah.
Love it.
The only thing I didn't love is I feel like stuff was kind of spoon fed to us in a way. Like, for example, this is way farther and we'll talk about it later, but at a point, there is someone who is grabbing her and running.
Yes, same.
And at one point, so, I clocked, this man's running.
Yep.
He should be not running.
He should be not running.
But then she then thinks it, and I kind of didn't want that.
Yeah.
I didn't want her thinking it to then Because I get what like the author was trying to be like, hey, did you recognize this? I didn't want that. I don't want you to be like blinking lights. Like, I like to have been the person who's caught that without you telling me, hey, look here.
Like he's running.
I like it to be more subtle. Like, you know, Roman and I are running through the streets, blah, blah, blah. And then when she finds out who it really is.
Like retrospectively being like.
I want to be then able to reread it and catch it on my own.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to be shown at me that way. And I feel like that happened a few times.
Yeah, I think from when we saw his footprint, right? Because somebody was like, oh, this is a military grade footprint or whatever. I instantly knew it was Forrest. Somehow he had come back.
I didn't.
No, when the strange man.
I never thought.
I instantly thought Forrest. I was like, oh, he's back, but he's being shady. Like, why is he being shady?
So, okay, we'll get to it later, like the whole person thing. But, like, that is the only reason I didn't want to give it a 5-star.
Okay, that's fair.
Is because that is one of my favorite things about fantasy, is being able to pick these things out. And then when you, later on, when we find out it's Forrest, be like, oh my God, that's why that happened. I knew it.
Yeah.
You know, I knew it wasn't Roman because of this versus her being. And then also when she clocked it herself, like, he should be limping. He's running, bitch. And you still thought it was Roman the whole time?
Yeah, maybe if she had thrown something in, like, adrenaline or something, like, if she had, like, tried to justify it in herself, but she acknowledged it and then was just kind of like, okay.
No. I wish it was just never acknowledged at all.
Yeah.
And then it could have all been, you know, retrospectively, once again, it could have all been brushed away by, she didn't notice it because of the moment, adrenaline, gas. But the fact that she clocked it herself and then nothing happened about it, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like.
Also, Roman would not have grabbed her that way.
Oh, yeah.
Roman never would have grabbed her that way.
Once again, we'll get there later.
Yeah.
Okay, so characters, Forrest, he's 23, Roman's 19, Iris is 18.
Okay.
I got some, like, just kind of world building bullet points.
Sure.
Because I loved that. I will say I wanted more of that.
Okay.
Because that's my shit. It's my shit now. I love a world, which is why I wanted fantasy. Also, we didn't say this at the beginning, but I have a lot to say. So, we'll maybe hear a minute.
Yeah, actually, Bailey is leading this chat. And
I have 4 pages.
Yeah.
We're still on page 1.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Like I said, it's 1915. We talked about Inva and Dacre. Inva is a skyward goddess. Dacre is an underling god. We know that Dacre woke up from a believed to be slumber after 234 years of being buried in an enchanted sleep, which initially is believed to have been done by the humans, but later we found out Inva did it with music. When he wakes, he immediately wants to find her, and then to draw her to him, he starts this war that we are dumped into. He's causing havoc so that Inva will come out of hiding and confront him. Inva is disguised. We're believed to be disguised in oath. She's just, we don't know a whole lot other than she is awake. She's out there, but she is disguised in oath, and she is playing music to the people of Oath to inspire them to join the war on her side, supposed like to defeat Dacre. The East, which is where we are, doesn't want to be dragged into the war to the West. They believe that this is the West's problem for not keeping him buried appropriately, and they have nothing. It's not their problem. They're not going to force their people to help. And then, so before all this, Inva, her like goddess power, I don't know, she like sang songs to the people after they died to like guide them to eternity and like show them where to go, whether it was skyward or underlings. And Dacre is the god of vitality and healing. And then the only other real, the only other real thing fantastical is Dacre has these like creatures. He has these ethereals, which are wyvern, and then these hounds that do like his dirty work, so to say. So like that's like pretty much like all the fantastical elements that are a part of this story. Like at its core, it is a war and then this romance, but those are just like the little sprinkle of fantasy.
Yeah.
Okay, from the top. So as you said, she believes she's writing her brother. They fall into Roman's hands. She doesn't know it's him, but he knows the whole time. So like, did you like the dual point of view?
Yes.
Okay.
100%. Loved it.
Okay. Do you think you would have liked it without?
I definitely would have liked it without, because I did genuinely like Iris, and I liked how it was a third person point of view, but for each of them it was very distinctly their point of view as well, if that makes sense. I think I still would have liked it, but having the inside knowledge that we did on Roman, I feel like helped push the love story more.
Yeah, helped us like him.
Because I think it would have been harder for us to understand like why he showed up when he did.
True.
You know, why he kept the secret like he did if we didn't have his point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think I would have liked it because I really liked Iris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Roman waiting so long to tell Iris he was the one writing her? I know you like a little deception in literature.
I do like a little deception in literature. I think that it made sense for what she needed at the time. So I think he was not doing it selfishly. I think he saw a different side of Iris, and she needed that to like heal through all of the shit she was going through. She needed this person who I didn't like that he did give another name. Now, he didn't say my first name is Carver. He said Dell called me Carver.
Correct.
Dell is his little sister who we hear about passed away 4 years ago. So he's an older brother who has lost his little sister. So he says Dell called me Carver. And we know that Roman's middle initial is C.
Don't get me started on Roman Cantanker's kit.
Yeah.
Even
I love
get me started.
Roman cocky kit. Like, she's so funny with this, but I kind of was like, okay, girly, like maybe read between the lines a bit. Make maybe a little.
She's 18.
She is 18 though.
My God.
But I don't like that he gave a different name. But again, I think she needed someone to write to, and he acknowledged the fact that she would not have ever written to Roman that way.
Especially
So he kept his identity
as
a
they
little.
were rivals.
Yeah. I do wish that when he showed up, that it would have been a little bit quicker of a turnaround time for him to be like, hey, so
True.
this is me. Like,
For sure.
At the same
when
time.
I showed up, yeah.
Rather than continuing to write letters as
Yeah.
Carver under the same roof as her.
Literally next door.
Literally next door.
Yeah. No, I agree. I was like, I don't know. Like, obviously
I
you're
liked
like,
it.
yeah, obviously you're like, tell her.
But that's part of the, like...
Correct. It's part of the story. It's part of the fun. It's part of the, the squeals and, like, you know, everything. You know why he's there.
Yeah.
You know what he's doing and, like, all of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I loved it.
I thought
Literally
it was
wouldn't change a thing.
funny that she was like, for some reason, my arch nemesis has showed up. And he was like, if he thinks he can compare, he's stupid.
Bruh,
like,
don't.
I'm like, bub, just don't comment. Like, just don't comment.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Because that was pretty deceptive.
Yeah, that was a little deceptive.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't care. I loved it. And I love him.
I love him too.
I love him.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with it. You can lie to me. It's fine.
You can lie to me. You can write me letters under, guys.
So I think I said earlier how Roman is trying to like get under the good graces of his father, and you mentioned Dell dying. So it was her birthday, and they were at the lake, and they were swimming, and he fell asleep, and at some point in that, she drowned. I don't know how old she was, but 10,
He was like
9
7 or something.
Oh, okay.
He was young.
So, the parents blame him, even though I would like to point out he's also a fucking child, but
also
you
a
should have
child.
fucking been at the lake with your 2 children swimming, but that's fine.
Yeah.
But they blame him. And so
He snuck out.
they snuck out.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
okay,
snuck
okay,
out
okay,
on her
okay,
birthday.
okay.
Yeah.
Didn't clock that,
Yeah.
despite the reading it twice. Okay, fine. That makes more sense then. They're probably more mad that he snuck out with her then. And then she drowned.
But still, he's an asshole. The dad is still an asshole.
Okay, yeah. So he is now trying to force him into this arranged marriage.
Yeah.
Like a business. It's pretty much a business partnership between the fathers. So and Roman feels like he has to because of what he's done. Like, he feels so much guilt over Dell. And he says later, like, that's part of the reason he kept, like, writing. Like, he started writing to Iris because he could see the despair in her writing of, like, not having her older sibling and not knowing anything. So he felt this weird like connection with the sibling loss.
Yeah.
So that's why he started writing and like continued to write. So he feels guilt about this, so he's going to do whatever his father wants him to do. So he's like, okay, whatever. Like he initially is like, I'm going to go along with this. So when that was announced, first of all, whoa, I was like, what? I didn't see that being like a wrench in the story, like an arranged marriage situation. Yeah. But did you ever think that he'd go through with it?
No.
There was a minute there.
I think
I was like, I think he's going to do it.
After the lunch, I knew that he was going to find a way out.
I think right before that, because when he was like telling the dad, I'm not going to do it. And then, you know, the dad says some shit and then he was like, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I deserve this.
Yes. Like right before the lunch. So I like highlighted it and I was like, is this motherfucker like actually about to marry this random bitch? And the only reason I thought maybe is because the second book is called Ruthless Vows.
Oh.
And I was like, damn, maybe he marries that bitch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that would be messy.
Right?
That would be awful.
So that was my like ruthless vows. Like someone's married. You know what I mean? So I was like, so for a second there, I was like, oh my God, he's gonna marry this bitch.
He's gonna marry this girl.
But he didn't. So that's good. Sadly, Iris's mother is very sad about Forrest leaving. They did not, Iris nor her mother like agreed with his choice to go to the war, blah, blah, blah. So Iris's mother is like depressed now, got fired for drinking. She's an alcoholic. She doesn't do shit. So her mother, I don't even fucking know how. You think she was just drunk and stumbled into a fucking train, or do you think she did that shit on purpose?
No, I think she was drunk, unfortunately. Do you think it was intentional?
Small part of me because...
Oh, that didn't even cross my mind.
A small part of me because the dinner, the night before she died, she had cooked her dinner.
Oh, you think she
cleaned
did like
up the house.
Goodbye?
A little.
Oh my gosh. That literally didn't even cross my mind.
Because she like did a random 180 the night before, and then the next night she's not there.
You're right.
And she said something at the dinner, I can't remember what, but pretty much like after this, I don't know.
Things will be better or something like that?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even clock that. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Either way, it's awful.
Yeah, either way, her mom died, and she found out because she writes the obituaries at work, and, you know, she writes, like, not silly, but just, like, some notices, announcements in the obituaries for the newspaper. She doesn't necessarily always do, like, a full-on article at this time. That's still the job she's competing for. So she does the obituaries every day, and then this day, they're like, hey, can you put this notice, type out this notice that was sent to us about an unidentified person. We need it on the paper so that they can help get identified. And so she reads it, and she immediately, like, gets her shit and runs, because it sounds like her mom, who did not come home the night before. And that's how she finds out her fucking mom's died. And then she didn't show up to work the next day. And then Roman came to her house to check on her because he's a sweet baby.
Yeah.
Ooh. And he brought her coat. And he's like, you can't leave like that. She tried to be like, I was sick and like I had to run out.
Yeah, which I didn't get. Like, why not just
she did puke outside the building.
Yeah. But like, why not just say?
Because she didn't want, like,
pity.
Yeah. I mean, she already really doesn't want it due to her, like, upbringing.
Yeah.
And then that, and then, like, obviously the job is, like, they're about to choose a winner very soon, and so she didn't want...
And it's Roman at her doorstep. Maybe if it was Sarah...
Yeah, I bet if it was Sarah,
maybe if it was Sarah, she would have said something.
Confided in her. Yeah, like, this is her quote-unquote rival who she thinks will maybe use it against her.
Yeah.
So he came to her house to check on her, and then, like, ooh! When he's like, okay, well, when I leave, lock the door. And he said, stay on the other side of the door until you're locked.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. She, like, looks to the people. She's like, why is this fucker still on my still on my doorstep? And as soon as she locks it, he's like, okay. And starts walking.
Swoon, bro.
Swoon.
Oh,
that
my
was,
God.
like, green flag numero uno.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh. Yeah. And then when she does come back to work the following day, she writes the obituaries again. There's not one that was given to her for her mother, but she writes one for her mother.
Yeah.
And then the next day they like choose a winner or whatever. Choose Roman. And Roman's like, can you wait? Because Iris's mom just died. And Iris is like, how'd you know that? And he's like, I read her obituary. Like, so he reads everything she writes.
Yeah, including the fucking obituaries.
Bitch!
Like,
I'm gonna cry on this podcast. I just want you to know that right now. Okay? I love him.
yeah.
I love him.
Yeah. I mean, she should have known. She should have known, because she even has this like little thing like, I have a feeling that he's actually he's read everything that I've ever written. And she's like, and I don't read shit that he writes.
And she thinks he's doing it strategically.
Which is just like dumb.
No. It's not dumb.
It's not dumb. But you're right. That's why she like justify everything that he does. She like justifies it in her brain as like, well, if I'm not around, he has no competition. Like nothing's going to push him, you know? Like she justifies it by making him still seem like the bad guy. But
then she like helps him write his last article.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's like, I probably just gave him the fucking job, because she was like, this is bland. Like you need to do this, this, and this. And then gives her. So he's writing an article about, at the war, soldiers are going missing. Mm-hmm. And so at one point she's like, hey, you can interview me. I have not heard from my brother and he's fighting. And so this is a big part of the first of the story. There's two main newspapers. So hers, something Gazette, Oath, something Gazette, Oath,
yeah,
something Gazette. And then there's a ink-written Tribune. So they work at the Gazette, and he's starting to write this article. And first of all, what do you mean? What do you mean? Soldiers are going missing.
Yeah. Yeah, which I
loved.
I did not clock that.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Well, no, I'm serious. That was something.
No, I probably have that highlighted. What do you mean? Where are they going?
Where are they going? Well, I was just like, yeah, it's war. Of course they're going missing. But this is a God war.
Bitch.
So I should have known better.
Yeah.
No, I should have known better.
It definitely triggered some alarm bells for me. And then, because obviously her brother is missing technically, if yeah. So, but, so that's a big thing of this whole story. And she helps him with that, right? So he gets the job. Even after that, the guy was like, nah, I'm giving it to him, like, blah, 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 right? So she quits. Mm-hmm. Actually, let me back the fuck up.
Oh, my gosh.
Let me back the fuck up again.
There's a lot going on.
I know. So one day, Ink-written Tribune is like, what are you doing? You're freaking me the fuck out, bitch.
Sorry, I just noticed this.
Oh, we don't need to look at that. I'll tell you about it.
My gosh. Okay.
Sounds something at work.
Okay.
I was like scared for my life.
Sorry, no, I like clocked
looking.
it and I like could not look away. Sorry.
The rival newspaper, the Ink-written Tribune, she like sees one on the street one day, and it's like these monsters that I was talking about earlier have been like clocked at the war front. She's like, what the fuck do you mean?
Yeah.
I work for a newspaper and I've never heard of this. Mm-hmm. And so then she like starts thinking like, what the fuck are we not being told?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So like her boss screens war coverage heavily, and they believe
there's like rumors
that it's the chancellor.
Yeah, that he's like trying to cover it up and not letting the newspaper print it.
Yeah, because they don't want people to enlist, and they don't want people to want them to join. And so they're trying to stay out of it as much as possible. And for some reason, like the boss of her newspaper is like on board. And he is very vocal about his hate for INVA and all that, hate for the war and just all of that. He's very ugly.
Yeah.
But so after her mom dies, and that happens and Roman's chosen, she quits.
Yeah.
She said, all right, bye. And then she goes and joins the Ink-written Tribune, because also had been announced recently is they want war correspondents to go to the war front, cover, send back what they write to put it in the newspaper. And, she was like, yeah, People need to know what the fuck's going on because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Apparently. And I want to know what's happening. And then she's also like, maybe I can find my brother.
Yeah.
Because she also has no point to live there now because her mom's dead and
she doesn't have electricity
or a job. So she's
May
like,
as well.
fuck it, let's go.
It's a perfect opportunity to get
That's
the
when
fuck
we
out.
find out about the typewriters.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Because
You're
the
right.
Ingrid and Tribune lady was like, yo, do you know what fucking typewriter you got?
She's like, can I touch it? And she's like, yeah, what are you talking about?
And so that's when we hear the story, which also, like, the dad, which, what an amazing dad, who, like, got these 3 typewriters commissioned for her besties. It said, it was so sus. Like, it said he took it to an enchanter. So, like, weird. Who was that? No, we don't know of really other enchanted items. We've never seen another enchanted item in this. We've seen an enchanted store, but that was due to ley lines, supposedly.
Yeah.
Anyway, so...
Oh, so do you think he has a loop in here somewhere?
I don't know.
Do you think he'll come...
I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm hoping. Because it also, right after that, says he had never been seen again after that.
You're right. I do remember that. And being
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
That is interesting. I wonder if something will come of that.
What I also... We'll get there, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's that. It's enchanted. I will say the, like, synopsis of this kind of gives that away. Like,
that
was
enchanted? Oh, does it?
That.
I try to go in super blind.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I don't read.
So, like, halfway through this, I finally read the description, and I was like, ugh. Why would you do that?
Yeah, I liked not knowing why they had the magic.
Yeah, I liked the mystery of it.
I liked the mystery of that.
And then the discovery of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, somewhere in here it says...
Like magic typewriters is what brings them together.
Yeah, something like that. It's also, the duology is called the Letters of Enchantment, but that's okay. But it's fine.
Listen.
Go into it blind, you know?
We go in... I
Full
do
blind.
go in blind. I have more fun that way.
Oh,
I have no
yeah.
expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it. So anyway, she leaves. She tells this random man, yo, I'm leaving. I don't know if you'll hear from me again. But then she finds out they're enchanted from the lady.
Yeah.
And then so she throws a Hail Mary when she gets to town. And is like, hopefully you get this. Let me know.
Yeah.
I think it's our typewriters. And then she goes to the war. And on the train is someone else with her. Addie.
Dang it.
What?
I just remembered one of the Would You Rather questions for the last episode that I forgot to write down, which is really annoying.
Damn.
Want me to ask you now?
Sure.
Okay, would you rather be the chosen one or the, like, hyper smart side character? Like the hyper competent side character.
So the Hermione Granger? I
Yeah.
want to be Hermione.
Yeah, always.
The fuck?
And we've talked about on this podcast multiple times how, like, sometimes the best friends or the side characters are who
Elite.
really drive the story.
Fourth Wing?
Like,
Rihanna?
yeah, for real. That's exactly who I was
Or the
thinking
scribe
of,
friend
too.
of hers.
Yeah. The
Literally
scribe.
any of them, honestly.
Yeah.
Really.
And then, I mean, a lot of the romances that we read, if it wasn't for the bestie, like, these bitches would not be with their men. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would not. So I would also want to be the, like, overly competent side character.
Are you attributing this to this gal?
Yeah, I love Addie.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah, same.
Love Addie. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we meet her. We go to this town. I don't know what it's called. Whatever. So it's spooky, and they have like 3 sirens. If the siren goes off during the day, the ethereals are coming. You need to either get inside, or if you are outside and cannot find cover, you fucking do not move and don't speak. You literally stay still, because if they see movement, they drop a bomb.
Yeah.
Also, back that ass up. Roman doesn't marry that bitch, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then the weird like deal the dad was making. So he owns, like, his grandpa like invented the railroad or some shit. And then, I'm just kidding. The railroad. What the fuck did that do for anybody? You know. So they rich. This other guy is like a scientist, like a chemist, I think. And so one day he goes, "Stop it, Daisy." One day he goes to his dad's office, and there's like a bag of, or a box that's like labeled some sort of chemical thing. And he's like talking to his dad. And he's like, "What the fuck, Dad?" And he's like, then he goes to lunch with that girl that he ends up not marrying.
Yeah.
And he's like, why are you making like bombs
Yeah.
to like bomb people, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, they're not bombs. And he's like, well, what are they? And she's like, you'll find out when we get married, brother. And then he obviously doesn't marry her. What?
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
No, I remember that.
Okay.
So what the fuck are they?
You dumb bitch.
Are they this?
Stop talking.
Okay.
But yes.
But they really?
Oh my.
So
yeah.
they're directly funding. Like they're direct.
Anyway, so like
Listen.
anyway, stop. When that lady said like the ethereals drop bombs, I was like, well, but supposedly that's what that bitch invented, so it can't be because they're already using bombs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then I
Yeah.
automatically was like, okay, so that lady didn't invent a bomb, obviously, because they're being used at the war front. Anyway, we find out later what it is. Or if you're Caitlin, you find out right now.
Yeah. Wait, are we sure?
No, but yes.
Okay. It's highly suggested and I just like
I mean,
missed
I
it.
wouldn't even say that. I just think if it's not, that's shitty work.
Mm-hmm. Why
Why would you focus so heavily on that?
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This book is too well thought out in my, hopefully, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Like, why else would we have gone through all that shit?
My gosh. Shocking for me.
For me. And this is why I love a fantasy. That was just the AC stopping. It did make a weird rattle, but we're gonna get abducted. And then if the sirens go off at night, it's the dogs.
Oh, yeah.
And you gotta be in your house, lock the doors.
No lights.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or they're gonna eat you. So there's that. A more little lore. So we're at the war. Dee, 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 dee.
Third siren.
Third siren. It's intermittent day or night.
Get the fuck
It
out.
means run.
Yep.
Run. It's not a song.
Yeah.
Look at me go. Run. The horror movie thing. So yeah, there's that. And she lives with a lady, Marisol. Mm-hmm. Great lady.
Great lady.
Great lady.
Literally, I'm telling you, every character we meet, we love.
We love them. She helps out at the hospital in town for wounded soldiers, gets their stories, sends them back through the portal for Roman. Right? And then Addie goes to the war and, you know, probably is scarred forever. When she comes back, she like doesn't talk about it.
Yeah.
And so we don't actually get really any, and I know she writes something, we never read it.
Yeah.
She never talks about it. So like we don't really know what happened. Other than she said you don't want it to rain when you go.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it rained when
Probably
she
really
went.
bad.
Yeah. And then, you know, she's still writing Roman. And at one point she was like, when she was kind of like, I want to see if this works. She was like, I'm X amount of miles away. And he's like, what? He's like, tell me right now. Are you at the war?
Are you at the war?
Yeah. And I was like,
Yeah.
love him. And he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So then he goes.
Yeah. Oh my God. I know.
He
goes.
quits his job. He
Calls off the engagement.
calls off the engagement, goes to the Ingrid Tribune, gets a job, and he goes.
Yeah.
And he walks into town. When the siren starts going off and the freaking ethereals are on the way, and you know, Iris and Addie are like getting shit ready, locking up the doors, blah blah blah. As she's like about to shut this window, she sees a man like walking with haste in a wheat field. That's what I pictured. It might not be.
Yeah.
It's a wheat field, okay? And so she's like, what the fuck? And then I don't know, she like looks harder and she's like, or does she go outside and recognize him?
No, she like is like, is that Roman Kit? And then she's like, oh my gosh. And she instantly starts
she literally
running.
sprints outside and Addie's like, where are you going?
Yeah.
And she just keeps going, right? Runs. And I wish a little bit we would have gotten some of Roman's POV because he was probably like,
Fuck.
oh my God, she's so happy to see me. And while she's like, this dumb motherfucker, he's trying to get us fucking killed. Right? Like,
Listen,
you know what I mean?
I know this isn't supposed to be a funny scene.
Oh my God.
But when
That's what you're thinking.
when I was reading it, I was like, this is so embarrassing for him.
He didn't know. But yeah, he tried to murder some people. He was so like mad at his dad for like trying to drop bombs on people, and here he is about to cause a bomb to be dropped.
I can just imagine him like hiding and like fucking throw it as quickly as he fucking can, and it's just so embarrassing because like
No, but he thinks
like I gotta go.
No, I don't think so. No, he doesn't know.
No, I know he doesn't know. He's like literally like, what the fuck is this siren? He's like
I
just
don't think so.
existing.
I think he's just like, oh, we're at the war. Sirens be sirening. And I think he thinks, oh my God, Iris is so happy to see me, and he's running to her because he's happy. I think that's what's happening. You know?
Either way.
Either way, you
embarrassing
dumbass
for him.
motherfucker. And then she runs him, tackles his ass to the ground, is like, don't fucking move. And he's probably like, what the fuck?
Listen, I know it's not supposed to be funny, but can you imagine being him and then you get tackled and someone's just like, don't fucking move, and you're just like,
What the fuck? But then he sees one.
yeah.
Like, because he's facing up. She's on top of him. And then he's literally, she can see when, or no, feel when he sees it, he stiffens.
Yeah.
And so they lay there until it's okay and it's clear. And they get up and he's like, what the fuck? Was that what whatever. And she's like, yes, you do. And then that's when she takes him to the house, like to Marisol. And, they explain it all, blah, 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 right? And they get situated. I did think it was cute when he came. He brought copies of her article.
Yeah.
Which he obviously read before he left. So that was probably also, he knew how she went to the war front.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Mm-hmm. He then joined, whatever. So he brought copies of her article and Addie's.
Yeah. And he like was excited to meet Addie. He was like, oh, I'm so excited
she's
to
like,
meet you.
And he was like, said the name.
Yeah, her whole name.
Yeah, her whole name, which
I don't even remember.
Could not tell you.
Something Atwood.
Yes,
Her
Atwood.
last name is Atwood, but I cannot remember her
and that's
first
for
name.
the Addie. So yeah, she was like, I'm whatever her first name is. He's like, and then he says the last name.
Yeah.
And she's like, yes.
Yeah.
And he's like, I read your article, and then he like gave it to her. So fucking
yeah, I
cute.
think it was actually really cute because she was like, do you have a copy?
Mm-hmm. He's like, oh yeah, my little satchel, which it has to be a satchel, right?
Oh, for sure.
I love him.
For sure. The academic that he is. Yeah.
So cute. And then he pulls out Iris's. And then I was kind of also pissed we didn't get to read her article.
Yeah.
I was like, the fuck?
That would have been nice.
Yeah. We get the title of it and the title of Addie's, but we don't get to read either one, but that's okay. And we kind of already talked about this, but do you think he should have told her then when he got to town who he was?
I think he shouldn't have wrote that letter as Carver.
Was that before?
No, like that. Yeah. So the newspaper handing, he goes to his room, and then that night he's typing as Carver a letter to Iris. And I think that would have been like a good segue. I don't know. Like I don't know. I feel like there could have been something else.
Yeah.
I get why he didn't and needed to come about the way that it did for the plot. But also, I was a little like, oh.
Yeah. You're like, damn it, he didn't
The farce is done now.
Yeah.
We're here. Tell her you love her.
Yeah.
You showed up to the war front for her.
Bruh, crazy.
You know what I'm
crazy
saying?
Work.
May as well just commit.
Yeah. And even before he got there, I will say he started signing the letters yours, C.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
And then she would say, love, Iris. Cut it out.
Cut it out!
Cut it out.
Yo.
I literally, the first time, I was like,
I'm sure I have it underlined, hearted,
Somewhere.
screaming,
Yeah.
exclamation points somewhere, if not multiple fucking times.
yeah.
Okay. Then, super funny, I think, they start running every day.
Yeah.
Thumbs and Andy. But they start running every day. And that's kind of how they see each other every morning, they run, they chat. That's cute, you know?
Yeah, I think this is where the friendship starts blooming.
Yeah, and I think that's, I think she's always felt something for Roman separately, but she's always kind of masked it as a rival we're fire and ice. I hate him. But she obviously always thinks about him. Like, even when she was at the war front, I think she did say something like, I miss Roman. Like, I miss fucking with him.
Yeah.
Like, I miss skewing his papers on his desk. I miss, you know. So I do think it is interesting. Like, she's falling in love with Roman here, but then falling in love with Carver here. Unbeknownst to her, they're the same person.
Yeah, which is like a girl. I feel like a dream come true when you finally realize it.
It's the same. I mean,
yeah.
It would suck ass if they were different.
Yeah.
So, obviously, it's a story. So,
yeah.
Obviously, they're the same. Then they get another person can go to the war front. It's someone else's turn. And so Iris is like, okay, I'm up, bitch. But Kit's like, no, I'll go. And she's like, no, I'm going to go. And he's like, well, I'm going to go if you go.
Yeah.
And like in their inner monologues, both of them want to go so the other one doesn't have to. Which I was like, you fucking assholes. That's cute.
Yeah.
They end up both going. Okay.
Yeah, but he finally writes the letter where he's like, yo.
Oh, shit, you're right. Okay. But even before she even leaves for the war front, he wrote a letter to her that she didn't read.
Yeah. I think it was like, hey, it's me.
It was. We read
Yeah,
it.
you're right. It's me. It does literally say it's me, doesn't it?
It's me, Roman.
Yeah.
That's like the last page of the fucking book, dog. You said it does, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Which I knew it was. I knew immediately when it was like, I didn't read it. I was like, God damn it. He tells her who he is on this letter.
Yeah.
I have it written, so it's facts. I can prove that. I thought that. Okay. But yeah, it says, Iris, it's me, Kit. And that was the letter she didn't read before she went to the war front. Was him telling her, it's me. So he did try. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
I will give him that. But when he saw her again or wrote to her again, he should have been like, yo, bitch. But
did you see my last letter?
Did you see it, bitch?
Yeah.
Obviously, she didn't because I think she probably said C or Carver. And he was probably like, fuck. But yes, you tell your story before they went to the war front. I forgot. He wrote her another letter.
Oh, he wrote her another letter. And he writes this letter while Iris and Addie are in their little cute little makeshift garden for the B&B. And he's like yelling down to them, like, what's synonyms for sublime, right? And so they're saying these words. In his letter, we find out later because we read it, he's utilizing these words that they gave him as like the biggest hint to her, like, hey, it's me.
Bruh.
Like, in the most lyrical way that he can. He says, hey, it's me. And as he's like preparing to go to the war front, he's like, fuck, I wrote that letter. Right now is not the time for her to read that. Do I have time to go grab it? And then she meets him on the stairs and was like, what the fuck, dog? And he's like, well, no, I do not have time to grab that later. So this whole time, he's probably also like anxious as fuck that she's going to read his declaration letter while they're in a trench at the front of the war, bruv. Yeah. Like, can you imagine the sweat?
I think she tries reading it a couple times, and both times he like interrupts her to get her to stop.
Yeah,
reading it.
Can you imagine trying to read something?
Like, shut the fuck up!
Literally, dude, leave me alone.
I can't imagine because it's happened to me. I haven't been reading a love letter, but I've been trying to just read.
Yeah,
and like Joe will say something, and I'm like,
bro, and I'm not a person who can read and listen. Like, I'm
obviously
not a person.
Not.
Well,
who the fuck is?
Aaron, apparently.
Can physically read and listen to what you're saying?
Well, I mean, then, like, sometimes he'll just start talking. I'm like, I need I'm like a light switch, right? My focus is on or off.
Okay.
Like, if I'm reading, you gotta tap me on the shoulder. Let me finish my fucking paragraph. And then shift my focus to whatever the fuck you're gonna say. Or else I'm just angry that you're talking to me. Because I'm not listening to you. Stupid.
Oh. Yeah, so she's like trying to read it and he's like fucking with her. But anyway, he writes the words, right? And then, this is my favorite part. The last, like, little paragraph or sentence, he said, after all of the synonyms, he said, I love you, Iris, and I want you to see me. I want you to know me. Through the smoke and the firelight and kilometers that once dwelled between us, do you see me? I literally wrote, stop, I'm screaming. I am screaming. And I circled divine, sublime.
Yeah.
Like, transcendent or whatever the words were. But yeah, so that was the like hint.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's so cute. Can you just imagine him like leaning up against that window?
No. I literally can't.
It'd be bad for my health.
But when they were in the trench and he like interrupted her, he's like, "What are you reading? Is that some sort of love letter?" Shut the fuck up, boy.
Yeah.
And then he was
such
like,
a teaser.
"Let me guess what it says. It talks about this."
And he's like making fun of it.
Bro, but like also in a cute way.
Yeah.
Because he was like, does he say something about how your writing is so good and like it's, I don't know. I don't remember. Something fucking incredible.
Yeah.
So cute. And then she was like, "Whoa, wait, what? Roman?"
Yeah, he like
Wait.
says it as a joke, but it's actually like one of the biggest compliments anyone can give anyone in their lives. It was
Literally.
so cute. And she's like, cut it out, you know? She's like grumpily like turns over and she's like, okay, I'm done reading this letter. It's so cute.
I got it.
Beautiful.
Buckle the fuck up. Let me guess. He's pouring his heart out onto the page, claiming how inadequate he feels because what he truly craves is affirmation from you. And he probably threw something in there about his family, a mom or his sister or his nan, because he knows you'll melt at the thought of other women in his life, the ones who have shaped him. And if he knows you well enough, then he'll mention something about books or newspaper articles because surely by now he knows your writing is exquisite. And above all, he knows that he doesn't deserve you and your words, and he never will. What?
Why wasn't this like hey, he writes pretty, I feel like I've read this writing before. You know, like they have the same style.
Brother.
Carter, they literally write the same. His two little personas.
Stop. Well, obviously, there's a fucking thing.
Obviously.
It says Iris was stunned. She stared at him. She's like, the fuck was that? Because, you know, in her head, because also, like, him coming there, like, we know it's because he loves her. But she's like, oh, he wants to fucking compete with me here now. Like, he's just trying to best me over and over and over again.
Which is so stupid.
You aren't that special, bitch.
Yeah, like, sorry.
Calm
like,
the fuck down.
Yeah.
Calm down. But yeah, when he said that,
literally went to war.
Bro.
It's not about...
No competition is that important.
Yeah.
Honest to God, have fun. But, so in the trenches. Oh my God. Oh my God. So shit starts happening.
Yeah, this is when it starts getting like high energy.
Oh, yeah.
Like the story's
obviously,
been
because we're at the
good,
forefront.
and it's been like, you know, pacing really, really well. Things are happening just enough for you to be like, oh, intrigue.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, shit.
But also... because shots are being fired.
Literally.
Okay, they're told go because we're about to be sieged and overtaken. Like you got to run because you're not soldiers.
Yeah.
Run. So I don't remember exactly, but like he shields her with his own body. And I wrote in my book, obsessed is an understatement. Oh my God. And then at one point I put it in quotes. He grasps the collar of her jumpsuit, picking her up as if she were wasteless. And then he like shielded her like from the grenade that was thrown and starts like running with her. Then the grenade explodes. They get like blown apart. And he's like wounded and he's like, take my bag and leave me.
Yeah.
And she's like, you dumb bitch, I ain't gonna leave you.
And he's like, no, but really, like grab my bag.
Grab my bag though. And
but
she's
like,
really, bitch, it's a bag.
Grab my bag.
Yeah, grab my bag.
Yeah. And she's like, I can help you. Like, let's go. Like, cut it out. And he's like, grab my bag.
Yeah.
And she's finally like, bro, if you stay here and die, I'm staying here and dying with you. So get the fuck up. And he's like, okay.
Okay, fine. And
Let's
then,
go.
of course, like all story, it is the life-threatening situation where they realize that, like, oh my God, I love this person. Like, I can't live without them.
Yeah.
But I loved it. So
yeah,
I've complained about it many times, but I loved it. So.
No, this one it worked.
What's that thing, Kevin? The like, you don't know about like that meme? Okay, someone will get it. I'll have to find it. I think it's from like King of Queens. Is that a show?
Oh, I know. He's got his hands in his pockets.
Yes.
And he's like, yeah, I know. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Oh my God.
Kevin James.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. You said so. Look at it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, this was great because Iris finally through her thick head was like, oh wait, no, like I actually really like this guy.
And
Like
she's like, wait, we gotta
he
save
needs
his
to
life. So she like
live.
grabs the soldier, grab his ass and take him.
Yeah.
And so he gets on like they call it a lorry. I'm assuming that's like a large vehicle.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I thought it was funny though. She was like, I can't live without him. And then she's like, get on this and go. I'm gonna stay back. I was like, what?
Well, someone's like, yo, we need your help. You're an able body. Help us carry all these people.
peoples.
And she's like,
Okay.
okay. And I'm like, honey, you write articles for a living.
Literally.
You don't.
You can
like, it's
you couldn't
okay.
run 2 weeks ago.
It's okay
To
to
run.
yeet. Like, you're fine. But then, thankfully, she does go because she finds his bag.
Yeah.
Which she did not grab before.
True.
So she's like, oh, let me grab that real quick.
And did you clock? I'm guessing no. That when he was like, I need your help getting the bodies before Dacre takes them.
Yes, I did. So that was my first time where I was like, takes them. Where I was like, huh? Because before, which I guess you saw it before, that this was like a thing that was happening. I didn't. But that was the first time that I was like, oh, take them. Weird. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So those are the missing people.
Yeah.
And then she drops her locket, which she was wearing, whatever, is her mom's locket. She's able to go home. Okay, she goes home.
She gets home
She gets
eventually.
home. She gets home. Then that's when she finds the letter in his bag. She sees his bag. She goes through. Wait, no. She reads the letter. She reads her letter finally from Carver. And then she's like, what the fuck? Like, because all the synonyms, and she remembers the window, blah, blah. Then she goes through his bag and finds all of her letters, like even the very first one she wrote to Forrest.
Yeah.
I put like the "Do you see me?" at the end of his letter. I said, I was screaming at this point, full on feet kicking,
Yeah.
full on giddy.
There were multiple times I'm literally like,
Me too.
Loved it.
Yeah. So she finds the letter, so she confronts him in the hospital. He had just gotten out of surgery. Brother, stop
I
it.
wish we would have done this a little different.
Honestly, not me.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense. She's an 18-year-old,
Yeah.
full of emotion.
Yeah.
So obviously she's going to confront it right then and there.
Yeah.
There's no logistics.
He's like eating soup and he sees her and he smiles. He gets so happy.
Yeah.
So happy. And then she's probably like this to me.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh shit.
She's like, oh, well, I guess you know. Cat's out the bag.
Yeah. And then she said, it was you or it's you or something. And he's like, it's me, you know. And then she tries to like leave after she gets all grumpy. And then he tries to get up and chase her. Rips his IV out.
Yeah.
Freak. And then limping on his just surgery leg.
Yeah.
And then she's like, sit down. Or no, he gets up to her.
Yeah.
He grabs her face. He kisses her.
Yeah. Yes, this is, yes.
That's why I said I liked it.
Usually, I don't like waiting this long for a kiss. But this worked.
Oh, did it?
This worked so well. It was so well earned. It made sense. It was just like surprising enough, but also finally enough that it was like so satisfying. Yes, their first kiss. And then we needed a little bit of comic relief after, so the nurse had to come in and be like, get back in bed. You're
You're not going to have any more visitors. It's snogging. So, and then she doesn't come. She leaves. She goes, sorry, it won't happen again. Leaves. She doesn't go back and visit him because she needs time to think. But, oh my God. I don't want to read another passage, but goddamn. She then is like angrily, because, you know, that is how she's gotten her emotions out for God. I don't really know how long this book takes place, but she writes her emotions out. So she's writing a letter to him, but then she scraps it and then writes a letter to herself.
Yes.
Like with all her thoughts and feelings. And they are beautiful. Like
They are.
her like thoughts and feelings to herself. She's like, I'm scared.
It was
like,
such
she's
a
like, that's
good
why I'm mad.
healing moment for her.
Yeah, no, that letter was beautiful.
So good. She was like, you don't know what's coming, but you're strong enough to handle it. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good.
Yeah,
Yes.
that letter was beautiful.
It was.
Because, you know, her brother's gone, doesn't know where he's at. Her mom's dead, blah, blah. I don't fucking know. Dad died? I don't fucking remember. Her grandma's dead, you know. She literally has no one left in her life. And so, you know, she was like, I'm scared. scared of getting close to another person and losing them somehow, some way.
Yeah.
But the letter was beautiful. Like,
So good.
Oh my God. He comes back and Addie's like, hey, Iris, he's back. Can you please go talk to him? He's sad.
Yeah.
And at this point, Addie does not know any of it. But Iris has told her, like, I have these letters. Like, because I think she asked her, like, can you love someone you've never met? And, like, tells her about the letters and how beautiful and blah, 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 right? And then she's like, can you go talk to Kit? Like, something's wrong. Like, he's not well. And so she goes up there, kind of talks to him. She's like, can we go on a walk? You know, they're walking and talking. And then he starts to kneel down, pops his stitches, and bleeds. Okay?
Yeah.
He is so cute. He tries to propose. She's like, no, you know. So they get home, and they're in their rooms writing to each other on the letters, even though they're like texting. Pretty much.
Yeah.
They're pretty much texting.
Yes.
At this point, because they're writing letters to each other, even though they're in the next room, whatever. That kind of annoyed me because at one point earlier on, she did say that ink was like a hard thing to come by in this world. So I was like a little annoyed at that part because I'm like, you're kind of wasting this ink that you've already said is like hard to get. But whatever. They're talking about it. And she said like she wants to be in the garden, blah, blah, blah. And he signs it, your Kit. Your Kit. So anyway, the next day in the garden, he proposes to her.
Yeah.
Crazy work.
Crazy work. Yeah, he asks everyone's permission.
Not yet.
Oh, wait, you're right. Sorry, I'm jumping
You
the
should get her.
gun.
He proposes to her, you know, she says yes. And then they go inside and they like write, you know, they start to like sit and read the notes they took while they're whatever. And they start writing the stories that they're going to send back. And they're like talking. And then I remember her being like, you know, I feel really bad because I'm so happy right now.
Yeah.
Despite being on the war front, despite all the death she just saw, you know, she's been working in the hospital, helping there, you know, and he said, like, it's not a crime to feel joy. And he was like, this is honestly, like, the most important time to feel joy. And, like, I don't know, like, just with our shit-ass fucking piece of shit world we're in right now, like, I just thought, like, this whole, like, that whole message was really beautiful. It's page 284 if anyone's interested.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot longer than that, but, like, it was really beautiful, and I just feel like it's something people need to hear, and I kind of needed to hear.
Yeah, I actually I do hope that for the next one, Joe reads this, because I would actually love to hear his kind of take on kind of the parallels that we're seeing, right? Because unfortunately, there is some scary shit going on, and we are being a little naive to it, right? And there are people who are being more sheltered than others, like the newspaper. So it was a little weird in some instances reading this book and being able to kind of feel some of the things that it brought us.
Yeah.
And I do want to eventually hear Joe's perspective, because he is just very eloquent.
Way more
and
knowledgeable, too.
And very more, much more knowledgeable in that. And I just, I would like to hear some of his thoughts about the parallel. So hopefully he can read. I'm talking to you in the future, Joe.
Future Joe.
But after this, so after the comment that you just made, that about that conversation at the dining room table, I just remember like saying, I feel like this love is super, super innocent. And after he proposed, I'm usually not a fan of like super young or like
and
super
early, holy
quick,
shit. Yeah.
Proposals like that. But obviously, like in this world, they're at the war front.
Yeah.
They literally don't know what tomorrow holds.
Yeah, they literally just escaped fire, grenade explosion. Like they
literally could have died. She would have died.
Correct.
Yeah. So like in this instance, I totally get it, right? But I said that at this conversation, I feel like this is when the relationship really starts to like solidify. Is like after this, it's like they've acknowledged it. They know they want to be together forever, and now they're also acknowledging like, hey, it's okay to feel these weird emotions together. I was like, okay, I feel like this is the moment where it's like, okay, no, like this is real. You know?
For sure.
Like it's not like lust. It's not super young.
Oh yeah.
Super emotional, like high. You know, it's like, no, this is true. This is real. And I said it's like instant comfort and just right. It's not teasing and it's not just cutesy. but it's like they keep the young, innocent, fun part of it while also being like very mature in their choices. Yes.
So it was really hard. Like, you know, I'm out here. I'm a #1 Roman. Like, I'm a #1 fan. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. But, like, you know, he is 19, which just kind of sucks. But, like, he doesn't, like, they neither read that young.
No.
Which I think is normally a problem with YA books for me is, like, they're making stupid, immature, and they read really young. And they didn't, which is why I think I loved it. Obviously, you've said it a million times, this book is beautiful. But, like, it's beautiful in that aspect, too. Like, their love is beautiful, how they, like, it's just, ugh.
It's, like, young, fun, cutesy, but also super solid and mature and, like, actual. Like, they actually have true, deep feelings for each other. It's not just a crush, do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. So, of course, everything's good and right, as you say. This is where the relationship solidifies, so we need shit to go wrong.
Of course.
The third siren goes off.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't it a straight one? Or is it...
I think it's intermittent. Yeah, I think it's
I think you're right. I think it's intermittent. So the intermittent evacuation siren goes off, and love him. Kit is like, are the ethereals near? And she's like, no, we gotta go. And then a woman burst through the door.
Yeah.
Yo, where's my wife? Yo, I loved it.
Yeah, I loved it. I was
like, not the where's my wife I thought we were gonna get.
Yeah.
But I'll take it.
The where's my wife? And
I'll take it
And
anyway.
then she's like, oh, you must be, what's her name?
Keegan.
You must be Keegan. And she's like, I am. Where's my wife?
Yeah. So, like, where's she at?
Yeah.
Oh, she at the hospital. So, like, she goes, they all go to the hospital. Wait, Kit stays because he's wounded. He gets the go packs ready. Like, he starts getting shit ready to run, to evacuate, right? And so she goes with Keegan to the hospital to help Marisol and Addie. And we see their reunite.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So cute.
It's so cute.
I love how Addie's like, Keegan. Like, that's Keegan. She's like, yeah. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
Love everyone. That was cute. You know? But Keegan was like, what's your name? And she's like, Iris Winnow. And she, like, freezes.
And we're like, what?
The fuck?
The fuck is that?
Right?
The fuck is that?
So I thought maybe Forrest was under her.
Yeah, me too.
And she had either a bad message or just like, hey, I worked with your brother for a little bit. I have a message for you kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which was meh. She did have a message, like a written letter that had accidentally got shuffled and given to her because of the address. They had the same address because she's staying at Keegan's house.
Yeah.
And it was the response to Iris's inquiry of like, this is my brother's birthday, blah, 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 blah. Where is he at? Do you know where he's at? And so this was the response. Like, he was here, was injured, went to the hospital, then he joined this place. We think they're here. And it's near. And so before this moment, the evacuation, she was going to evacuate with Kit no matter what. But after she got this letter, she was like, I have to stay because he's near. Like, he's probably going to come here and fight, whatever, right? So Forrest was close, so she stayed. And then I wrote, closer than we all thought it might seem.
Yep.
So, you know, obviously you're on the book. So there's weird little signs when she gets back. There's a footprint in the house and in the garden. It's a boot footprint. Keegan said, like, this is military. A little bit later, Roman's outfit is missing.
Yeah.
When Roman and Iris got engaged, she said she felt like somebody was watching them.
Yeah.
And it was him. So,
Well, yeah,
like,
which is really shitty.
bro, don't, yeah.
The whole thing is
get
shitty.
there.
Yeah.
But, so, like, there have definitely been a lot of signs that someone's lurking around. And we obviously find out it's Forrest later. But, so they get home, you know, they're preparing. They decide to stay. So they're like, whatever comes. Like, Keegan said they'll probably be here by the morning. So they have this night, right? This last night. So they do like a little secret mission. Addie like takes her upstairs and was like, girl, you need to shower, you stanky. And like gives her good shampoo and like does her hair and like
Literally got it
Iris is like, what is going on? Also because when they came home from the hospital, or she came home from like running around, was doing something, right? Getting prepared. Roman's cleaned up, he's shaved, he's polished, hair slicked back. And she was like, why the fuck did he shower? Like, you know what I mean? She's just like,
she's
of course
we're
this dumb fuck showered. Yeah.
About to die.
Yeah.
And he's like, let me sub.
Clean.
Yeah.
But whatever. And so she's like, Addie, what the fuck is happening? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Quote, I'm telling you that Roman Carver Kit is in the garden waiting to marry you. I said, this is when I cried a lot. This is when the tears streamed down my face because I was not well. Okay? I wasn't well. And they're literally going to die tomorrow, bro. Okay? And then she was like, he asked my permission. He asked Marisol. He even asked Keegan. That kit of yours is very thorough. Oh my God. Joe, you bitch. Joe's actually here. He said 20 seconds away. Well, too bad. Stay outside, bitch. You gonna see this?
Oh my God.
One moment, please. Okay. She was like, I told him I didn't think that he could marry you because you were writing these beautiful letters to some guy, and like I didn't think he should propose or whatever. I couldn't give my blessing. But then he told me that he was the guy you're writing letters to, and then like, how could I say no? And I just fucking great. Okay.
Oh, Addie's so great.
Yes.
She's so funny.
They have a beautiful, wonderful, stunning, elegant wedding in the garden. It was perfect. Everything about it. Stunning, beautiful. Oh my God. So they get married and they have the first night together.
Yeah, and Marisol like gets rings for them. She's like, I have these rings.
Yeah.
Acquires is the correct word, you're right. She acquires these rings for them to exchange so that they still have that.
Yeah. So cute.
So cute. So cute. And I think it's funny that the whole time Keegan's like, all right, hurry it up. We got to get inside. You know, she's like, okay, this is cute and all, but like, wrap it up,
and then
wrap it
when
up.
they went to bed to like have their first night together, she goes, yeah, sorry, no lights.
And the whole room is like covered in candles. And they're like,
Yeah. Hilarious. There's some little funny things.
There was.
Yeah. But it was just, you know, kind of like we were talking about earlier, like there's no crime to feel joy. Like it's just these cute little joy moments in this god awful like situation where they're like, we're probably going to die.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So, you know, then the next morning, that's when shit starts happening. And like bombs start falling and the house is shaking and like crazy stuff, right? And then it clears up for a bit. And then they run to help on the hill, their hill, quote unquote, that they would run to see the view, whatever. That hill gets bombed. And, you know, they're running up there.
Running up that hill.
Oof, good song. Did you notice? Well, one, back that ass up. When the bombs are going off and the house is shaking,
Yeah.
what are you going to say?
That Marisol was like, oh, this house won't fall with me in it. ¿Por qué?
¿Por qué?
¿Por qué, Marisol? What do you know that I do not?
I think she's a goddess. That's on me.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey,
You think she's a goddess?
I mean,
a full
because
on?
then I don't know what else. That's all we know in this world is gods and goddesses.
Yeah, continue with your thought.
And then, you know, they go to the hill, right? They go to the hill. And then she's looking down and she said, there's like, you can see destruction, but there are these paths that were safe. And
Yeah,
it looks
I think
like a
like ley
symbol.
lines.
You think it's the ley?
I think it's ley lines.
Okay.
So maybe Marisol knows of like some ley lines or something. But yes, I do think there's something magical with the house, with the
Because
town,
she's like,
with
the B&B is
Marisol.
right on those tracks that were saved.
Yes.
But
I think
obviously
there's-
Marisol, yeah. Okay. I like your thought. Mine was very haywire, but I was like,
But no, I mean, it checks.
I
Because
was like,
you're
what
right.
the fuck
That
do you
is the only
sus
magic
verbiage?
basis. Yeah, you're right. No, but I was like, what do you mean?
what do you mean I won't fall with you in
What
it?
do you mean? Why aren't we leaving? Like, why not just stay here? What do you mean?
Yeah. So they go to the hill. They're trying to help clean up and like help people that are injured, move them, blah, 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 blah. I think then there's more. Like then they see more coming. It gets cold. That's right. It gets cold. Like when the ethereal come, it gets cold. So like it gets cold. So they like go to freeze again. Roman and her have split up because he's staying with this girl that's about to die and she went to go get something or something, right? So they're not near. But you can see once they like stop, like they freeze, like he was trying to get to don't even get
Stop it.
Don't even get me started.
I know.
Don't even get me started. And like in the most cinematic scene I've ever experienced, okay, this fucking fart butthole on the ground is weeping for his mem, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, like shut the fuck up, and she's like, stop, like she's right by him, like you need to stop moving, you need to be quiet. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't. So then this silver canister is slow-mo falling from the sky.
Yeah.
And lands in between her and Roman. Get out. But then, it does not explode. It starts to hiss out a green gas.
Yeah.
I wrote, Eleanor Little, you little bitch. That's
Yeah.
what I wrote in my book. I was like, you bitch.
No.
This is what
You're
she
so
created.
fucking right. I was so dumb to not see that. Because she's a fucking chemist.
Yeah.
And that's why they were like so anti-Inva. Like they were talking shit about everybody that supported Inva. Like they're
Yeah.
at dinner like eons ago.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Because at one point she was like, the war is going to reach us. Like, and we need to be prepared.
For when Dacre comes.
Correct. So
That's
like they seem very
crazy.
Dacre sympathizer.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, the stupid can drops start spewing out this green gas. I literally put, Eleanor's about to catch these hands. I was just like, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
So, we're choking, we're gagging, we can't see. She's crawling out. Can't find Roman, right? No good. So she's crawling, and some guy's like, keep going. And so she's crawling, takes a breath and realizes she's like in a cleared area, right? And so she's getting up, trying to like get her bearings. Where the fuck am I? Like trying to cough, and then a firm hand grasps her arm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said, I don't know how she didn't realize this was her man right there. This wasn't her man.
He would have never done that. Yeah.
Like
A firm hand grasps her arm. He would have went for her.
And it never would have been firm.
And it never would have been firm. No.
Yeah. As soon as I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I said, I knew it wasn't my boy. It was my boy. Okay.
No, it wasn't.
And then
yeah, keep going.
you just like happen to have a gas mask on you?
Yeah.
No shot.
And she's even like, why aren't we helping others out? Like, why are we not helping others out? And he's like, we gotta go. And she's like, but Roman, she's like saying his name.
Yeah, but she's like, no, it's this way.
Yeah, she's like, no, I know where we are. We need to go east. We need to get to Marisol. We need to get to Addie. Like, we need to get to the lorry.
Escape vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so she's like, when you go there. He goes, oh, no, this way's quicker.
Running.
But, she thinks it's him because it's a man wearing the
Jumpsuit.
outfit.
Yeah.
And it's a gas mask. The voice is muffled. You can't see his face. You can't see his hair. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like you said, like with the adrenaline initially, other than the grasp, so, I can see how she was like, okay, fuck, But then she gets, she recognizes the running. Like, why is he literally full sprinting?
Yeah.
How can he do that all of a sudden? And I don't know, something just seemed off to her, and she felt like something was behind her, so she turned around, sees my boo-boo boy Roman running after them, okay? And then she tries to, like, go to him, right? And then Forrest, like, grabs her by the waist to, like, pull her back, and I'm just picturing, like, this whole stretch.
Cinematic as fuck.
It's gonna be a movie.
Shut the fuck
I send
up.
it to you.
You're right. You know my fucking memory.
I know.
Don't be surprised.
I'm just so like after I have thoughts once again. Put me on the team. I have songs. I have thoughts. I have songs per scenes. I'm ready.
Rebecca Ross. Tag her.
I got you. Okay. Most of the songs come from the playlist, but like as I was listening to the playlist, I was like, no, right here. You know what I mean? Like this is where it needs to be.
Yeah. No, this scene. This will be a masterpiece.
So she's running towards him, right? And then she's trying to fight him to get away. Her brother then literally chokes her out till she passes out to like drag her away.
Fucker.
And then at first, until we like, even though he said little flower, and she was like, Forrest? And he said, yeah. I still was not convinced it was Forrest until we saw his face.
Oh, really?
Her brother choked her out?
Yeah. No, something's wrong.
And so then I wrote like a really long thing at like the end of the chapter. I was like, this is him. This is him.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this? Because then I was like, okay, well, if it isn't him, who is it? Why is he stalking her? Why is he trying to get her and get her to Dacre? Like, my brain is like giving like, at first it was like chosen one question mark, but I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
Like, why would anyone want her? Like, you know, not in like a rude way, but like
we would have had
what?
signs before.
Yeah, like why are they grabbing her and taking her away? But then, you know, like obviously he said little flower, but he was in the house. He could have read the letters. Like, you know, I was trying to like whatever. But then I was like, and if he is Forrest, he is like possessed by Dacre.
Yeah, he's either a deserter or something's wrong.
I didn't think a deserter. I thought, you know, I knew men were missing.
You're
I
right.
knew Dacre was
I didn't
taking.
put these together yet.
Yeah.
Because that didn't cross my mind
And
yet.
I knew Dacre was taking people, obviously. And then early on, I didn't write it, but I was like, okay, taking people, like I'm thinking like not zombies, but kind of like,
Yeah.
or
Reanimating
spoiler
them.
question mark Game of Thrones, that guy, like he could like the dead, he could like lift them up and like control them, right? And so I was like, that, like, is it giving that? You know, we find out later, like ish, but not really.
Yeah.
But so I was genuinely not convinced that was him for a minute until she woke up and saw it was him. And then I was flabbergasted
Yeah.
because you watched them get engaged.
Yep.
You piece of shit.
She literally was screaming, "That's my husband.
Brother."
That's my husband."
And he's like, no, we can't, we don't have time. When I tell you he was like, what, 10, 15 feet away, what do you mean you can't?
And he's crawling to her.
Stop
at
it.
this point.
Yeah. He starts
Crawling.
when he, yeah, like
Cut
as she,
it out.
Yo, don't even.
Cut it out.
Yeah. He's genuinely crawling towards her, trying to get her. And then like the last thing we know is like gas starts to come and like engulf him. Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck
out of here. My boy was crawling on his bloody leg. Okay. Crazy work. Crazy fucking work. I said he crawled.
Yeah, the only type of love I want.
And then after she wakes up and she's pissed off for us, he's like, okay, like we can go back and look. So you can go back and look now, but you couldn't just grab him earlier? What?
Bitch.
I was so pissed.
Bitch.
So they go back, they look for him, he's obviously not there, and they see the circle in the dirt. Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring. Right? So they go back, they trek back home, and she's like, you know, through this whole thing, she's starting to like little signal. What are you looking at again? What?
I'm watching the sound.
Why? Because we're in charge of it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you're trying to see how loud you are?
Yeah, I think you're louder than me.
No way.
No. I don't know. I'm a little worried about my
Why?
audio right now. Okay.
It's fine.
Maybe it's fine.
If you laugh.
I'd really rather not.
I've seen it already.
Oh, is it bad?
No, but I mean, like, it's obviously louder.
Oh, okay. I see
You
me
better
now.
now?
Yeah, I feel better
Jesus.
now. I got a little worried about my audio, guys. Sorry.
God.
Like I said, our producer's not here, and so I'm a little hypervigilant.
Through the trek back home, she's realizing, like, why did you need to take Roman's clothes? Why aren't we going on the road? Why did we go this way? You know, all that stuff. So things are starting to come to light, and she's like, he deserted, blah, 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 blah. He has her locket.
Yeah.
He has her locket, which, oopsie, we didn't talk about maybe. Wait, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay,
You said
great.
that she lost her locket
When the
in the
grenade went
trenches.
off, yeah, she lost her locket. So she was like, the only way he would have that, and then it clicks, like, he is on fucking Dacre's side.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, what the fuck? Like, why are you on his side? Blah, blah, blah. And then she starts to see these wounds, like, he's bleeding. He's like, no, I'm fine. And then they go, like, to the lake to clean up, and she's like, well, they look healed now. And then she's starting to, like, realize where they are. And she's like, these are fatal wounds. 3 fatal wounds, right? And then this is the part in the book I was like, damn, I should have written down my zombie theory. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
So they get home, and he starts talking, and he was like, you know, I was fighting for Dacre, but then he said, I saw the locket, and it helped me break away from Dacre's command. And
Yeah.
That's when I was like, ding, ding, there's the zombie thing. Right, and so he learned that he was very ill, like these shots were fatal, and then Dacre healed him because he's the god of healing, and forced him to fight for him for like payment for saving his life, kind of thing.
Yeah, which is so crazy because now we know like Dacre's army is only growing.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This shit's about to get intense.
Oh, I am so excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait. And so, you know, we're home. We're finally home. We're at the apartment. And she's like thinking about Roman. She's like not writing him letter. Oh my God, she lost the. Damn.
Yeah.
She doesn't have the typewriter.
Neither does he.
My God. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yep.
Okay. So she's like not writing him letters, but like thinking letters as if she were writing, like kind of what she would write. And so in one of these, she thinks that she never told him that she loved him. Did you clock that? She's never said, I love you. Bro. And I was like, first of all, you didn't say that when you got married, but
yeah.
Okay. Or your first night.
I guess if you got like, I don't know. Like,
I don't either, but she never said it.
Yeah.
Isn't that so fucking sad?
Yeah.
So there's that. They get to the apartment. Mom's dead. And then she goes to bed. She goes to bed and she sees the letter that she never read and saw that he said, you know, it's me. And at the very end, it's a Dacre POV, which I thought was cool.
I know, I did too.
And we find out he quickly, after they left, got into the town. And he is explaining that, like, he goes through the town, tries to find people that are near death. And he said Roman was, what, like 20 seconds away from dying
like
or something
1 minute
crazy?
And 13 seconds. It's like the exact, it was crazy.
Like, he could tell how long.
Ice in his, like, veins
that
or
was
something.
Interesting.
Yeah, he was, the way he described, like, his soul.
Yeah, and he was still actively crawling, mind you.
Still actively crawling.
Shut the fuck up.
I was literally, at this point is when I'm, like, actually crying.
Weeping. Yeah.
Like, it's all coming. And I'm like, oh, wait, no, like, no, wait, really? And I'm like, this is when I start crying.
So he chooses him, he heals him, and they draw that circle around him and send him below. It's like a portal to send him below because he's from below the underling god.
Yeah.
Whatever. So we don't really know what that means, but he's below. That's the end of it, right?
Guys.
Crazy fucking work.
Crazy work.
Okay, so I have a lot of questions.
Okay.
That I'm hoping get answered in the second one.
Okay, perfect.
How did Dacre wake up? Why did he wake up after 234 years?
Okay.
What do you mean? Why did no other god wake up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Why does the chancellor hate Imba so much?
Okay.
Banning music in the whole town seemed crazy to me.
It did.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Sus. I don't understand how humans thought humans put these gods to sleep.
Humans always think
stupid
humans
as
are
fuck.
the fucking...
You're dumb. Okay. Why did all the other gods kill each other? Why were there only 5 remaining if there were hundreds?
Yeah, we need more of the myths.
Bro.
Yeah, so much more.
This is what I need. Who ripped out the pages in the library when she was trying to learn about Dacre and Imba? Pages were missing from the library. Mm-hmm. History is being taken away. Why did they put all the gods to sleep back then and not just Dacre?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now this is when I said, have faith, this house will not fall, not while I'm within it. And I said, is she a goddess?
Yeah, something's up with her for sure.
Imba, perhaps? Because it says the routes were protected from the bombs. Whatever, like we talked about. What do these gods look like? Are they just walking around and are they like human sized?
Yeah.
Because he's just walking around the battlefield.
Yeah, and we only get...
And Imba's just disguised walking around town?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? These are my questions. Okay.
Okay.
What are your thoughts? Like, what do you think's going to happen in the second one?
I don't know. One, we need to dispose of Forrest expeditiously.
Okay.
However, because no matter what he did was fucked up. I get he was scared. I get he was under Dacre's command. And he finally had a shot of getting his sister back. Whatever. When your sister is screaming at you that her husband is literally crawling to be with her, you put your shit aside. You say, fuck it. You grab that motherfucker by the shoulders and you get the fuck out with your sister and her husband. Okay? So, fuck that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they get out of this. Like, I don't know. I don't know if she goes to, like, find more research. If she's, like... I honestly hope that she gets access to Kit's library. Because he has myths in his library. How is that going to happen?
The grandma, maybe.
Only through Nan.
Yeah.
Only through Nan.
So Dad hates her.
And yeah, fucking hates her. But also, I think the war is coming to Oath.
100%.
I think she'll
mentioned
be
so much.
in Oath until the war comes.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't know how we're going to get out of this.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's going to get out of this.
I'm hoping he can break it. Like,
the love.
but the letters are gone. Because I was going to say maybe like the letters would help him break out, but
I mean, so she
they're
had
gone.
letters on her person, didn't she? Didn't she have some
I
on
don't
her
remember.
person? Maybe he has.
And do you think
some
she'll
on
find her
person.
friends?
Addie and Marisol? Yeah, she knows where they're going. Because Keegan said where they were going to go.
You just said you think she's going to stay in Oath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I hope we meet Imba.
Yeah, same.
And I just want so much more God lore. But
I want so much more God lore too.
there is a prequel.
Oh. Is there?
A friend of mine said like you don't like have to read it. It's not like necessary by any means, but it's called Wild Reverence.
Okay.
And so
Interesting.
I'm gonna read it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read everything. I'm gonna read more of her.
Oh, yep.
She's
I'm
read
pretty sure I have
another
Enchanted
duology.
River.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm pretty sure I have that
That one's
book.
adult. A River Enchanted.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, and so maybe way later we
Was
can
that
read
a book
it.
of the month book?
Probably.
I feel like that's why I have it. Yeah, I think I have that book.
And then the second one is a Fire Endless or something. But that's another duology. Maybe we can do it way later. But
Beautiful.
because it's a Scottish-inspired fantasy novel.
Oh, wow. Fun.
But I mean, if
Listen.
if the writing is even like a quarter of this,
Yeah.
it's stunning.
10 out of 10. Recommend. Understand the hype. When it came out, it was really, really big. Like, actually, we're pretty late to the train. We're so late to the train. And
It's gross.
yeah. But so 10 out of 10 worth of hype. 5 stars.
And kind of like I said, like I feel like, yes, we're so late, but in the time we're in, I do feel like it was kind of a story. I think,
Was applicable.
yeah, I'm like kind of needed to read it at this time
Yeah.
with the messages and whatnot.
I agree.
Let's say when it was released, 2023.
So we're not too far
3
behind.
years. It came out in April 2023.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just want to meet Imba, really. And then,
Yeah, but I mean,
That's
I'll
all.
be picking this up ASAP Rocky.
yeah,
Yeah.
same.
You literally grabbed it off your shelf when we were in there
Yeah,
earlier.
it's near
Yeah.
for the immediate
I
moment.
think you have it on that table over there.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Me too. It'll be great.
But anyway, I hope you guys loved it like we loved it.
Yeah.
I hope you love the fantasy because TBH, at this point, I don't know if I care what you think because I loved it so much.
Yeah, and Roman Carter Kit is a book boyfriend for sure.
Damn. Hell yeah, he is. Hell yeah, he is. Holy shit.
He is a
I
book
love
boyfriend.
him, dude.
For sure. Yeah. 100%. Love him.
Whew.
He's great.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for being here, for watching, subscribing, listening, and following us on Instagram at our Book Boyfriends podcast. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.